Okay, so hello, welcome back. Today we're doing another language study vlog because I did this one like literally 2-3 weeks ago and it reached like 100,000 views in a week, which for me is pretty quick. So I think you guys liked it, so we're doing another one. Today, however, we're a little bit more focused and we know what we're doing. In my last video, I was all over the place. I was like, I have 8 languages to study. I don't know which one to study. Like I just was all over the place. Today, I didn't set goals, but I know which languages I'm gonna study, which is a big plus. So for a fact, I know that today I'm going to be doing Ukrainian and Mandarin Chinese. It is currently 8 p.m. and I go to sleep at about 11, so I only have about like 2.5 hours to 3 hours. But the thing is, I don't want to have a vlog where I'm studying languages for like 7 hours because it's not realistic. I don't think any of you guys will be studying languages for 7 hours. So, you know, 2.5 hours is a lot more realistic, and maybe it's a little bit more inspiring because it's something that you guys can achieve in your like everyday life. Also, I want to quickly address like some comments that were showing up a lot on my last language video. The first one was like, why are you learning Ukrainian? Like no Ukrainian speaks Ukrainian. And I'm just like, even if Ukrainian is not a very commonly spoken language, like I am half Ukrainian and I kind of just want to learn it to reclaim my heritage. I don't know, I just want to learn it. Like I'm not specifically gonna speak it. I don't have any Ukrainian friends, but just kind of want to know it for myself. Second question, a lot of people were asking why my Russian accent is so good because they didn't watch the whole video. I am Russian. Russian is my first language. English is only my second language, but I'm more comfortable in English. So yeah, a lot of people were asking about my Russian, which I literally mentioned it in the video, but it's fine. And then the third comment that I got a lot was, why are you learning so many languages at the same time? Like chill, you're only doing worse for yourself. And can I just say this? I think it all comes down to personal preference. You cannot tell a person how to study. Like trust me, I have studied one language at a time. Like there was a time where I was only learning Spanish for like 6 months and I learned so much less than when I was learning like 4 languages at the same time. So you know, to each their own. Don't judge people. Like if somebody wants to learn 10 languages at the same time, let them be. Like I know if you learn multiple languages at the same time, your progress is slower in all of them, but I prefer to progress a little bit in 4 languages rather than learn one really quickly. And yeah, I don't know why, that's just me. So it all comes down to personal preference, so let's not judge each other's preferences. Also, this is a disclaimer that this video is sponsored by expressvpn, but I'm going to talk about them a little bit later because I need to make my plan or else I'm never gonna start. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch Orange is the New Black to learn some Ukrainian, but as you can see in my Irish Netflix, I don't have like Ukrainian subtitles, so I'm gonna quickly switch over to Ukraine, and then once it connects, like I'm gonna refresh and we're gonna have Ukrainian subtitles, and this is like a godsend for studying. Hi. Ew, my screen is so dirty. As you can see now, we have Russian and Ukrainian subtitles, which is just amazing. Like, thank you. So I'm gonna basically get vocab from Orange is the New Black, which seems like very specific vocab that you wouldn't think I need, but they don't use a lot of specific vocab, like apart from a few words like prison, jail, I don't know, maybe something else. They don't really use like any special words. Most of the time it's just kind of like everyday speech conversation, so that didn't make any sense. To me, Orange is the New Black is kind of like the perfect show to learn it with. Also, because of my VPN, I have Ukrainian and Russian subtitles, which is so much easier because learning Ukrainian from Russian makes so much more sense than learning Ukrainian from English. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna be like transferring some vocab. So I got about 20 words, which is a lot. I got some random words like прізвище, мабуть, місце, я тебе кохаю, університет, подорож. I don't know. I'm so bad at pronunciation. But yeah, I have some random words. Like I have some easy words, some difficult ones, just like whatever thrown in there. Now I'm gonna do some Duolingo, which I know Duolingo usually gets quite a bad name. Like people think it's quite bad, but it's a very good start to learn a language. Like it's very motivating because it's like a game experience. It doesn't feel like you're just like sitting down and studying. And with my Duolingo, I have a very specific system that I'm following. So let me show you what it's like. Basically, my goal is to have 5 of each level. So basically I have 5 level 1s, 5 level 2s, and I'm currently working on 5 level 3s, and eventually I want 5 level 4s and 5 level 5s. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna move down by 1 for each one. So I'm gonna make this a level 1, this is gonna become a level 2, this is gonna become a level 3, and that's it for now because I only have 4 level 3s. So I don't know how, but I've been doing Ukrainian for an hour and a half and I'm so tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna do some Mandarin Chinese tomorrow in the morning. I feel very happy learning Ukrainian. Like, I feel like I'm learning it for my family, even though my family just speak Russian. But so I'm gonna quickly talk about today's sponsor, which is ExpressVPN. You saw ExpressVPN a little bit earlier in my video when I was trying to watch Orange is the New Black with Ukrainian subtitles. So VPN actually stands for Virtual Private Network, and basically it has a lot of different functions that it can do. So one of the first things I mostly use ExpressVPN for is to access different parts of the internet that you usually wouldn't. So basically, let's use Netflix as an example. So say for example, I want to watch The Office, which is a super popular American show. If I'm in Ireland, I cannot watch the show because The Office is not on the Irish Netflix. But if I use my ExpressVPN and connect to America, I can then watch The Office, which is like amazing. For me personally, I use it a lot for language learning. So say for example, I wanted to watch Orange is the New Black with Ukrainian and Russian subtitles, but when I'm in Ireland, I don't get the option for Ukrainian subtitles. Whereas when I connect to Ukraine, I straight away get the option for Ukrainian subtitles. So basically a lot of websites will kind of become unblocked based on what country you connect to. So you guys can get 3 months for free if you join with the link in my description, which is expressvpn.com/links. If you join with the link, you'll get 3 months for free and you can watch any show on Netflix from any country with any subtitles, and also you will be protected from hackers. And there's also a lot of other things that ExpressVPN does, but these are just the main things that like attract me as a customer. So yeah, make sure to check out ExpressVPN. I will have the link in my description. So yeah, let's start studying Chinese now. So welcome back. It is the morning now, and today we're gonna do some Chinese. And you know, this was supposed to be a daily vlog, but yesterday it just got like too late. I had to go to sleep. So I'm gonna do some Mandarin Chinese in the morning right now. And I actually want to recommend a website that I really like right now that I found. It's called Ninchinese or Ninchinese. I don't know how to pronounce it, but by the way, it's not sponsored at all by Ninchinese but I just really like using their website right now, and it's really helpful because they have like vocab lessons, and then you have to build sentences with the vocab, and then you kind of have to have like go through a story to kind of use that vocab in real life, and then you have to like pronounce it yourself and they listen to your pronunciation. Like, it's really good. So I think this morning I'm gonna do 4 of these lessons. So as you can see, I just did this before and it was so fun. So today I'm trying to do maybe these 3. I was initially gonna go for 4, but actually no, let's just go for these 4. So yeah, it kind of looks like this, and you can like review your words here. So yeah, it's really fun. And then maybe I'll just do like a couple of minutes of Duolingo. I know Duolingo is one of the worst apps for Chinese. There's a lot of apps that are similar to Duolingo that are a lot better for Chinese. Like for example, Lingo Dear and Hello Chinese, they're much better than Duolingo for Chinese. But the thing is, I want to do it on my computer right now, and you know, I can always just do all of the courses. I don't have to only do one. So I know that Duolingo Chinese is not the best, but you know, it's just like extra practice. So I'm first gonna review my flashcards from my old cards, and then I'm gonna learn some new words, but I don't want to learn new words without reviewing my old ones, because then I won't remember the ones I've learned. So I'm gonna start with reviewing. So I actually ended up doing 5 instead of 4 because, I don't know, it was just going well. I love this website so much. The only thing it's lacking is some grammar explanations, but I feel like when you're doing these lessons, you can kind of like learn the things that they're telling you and then simultaneously like look things up. So they're not gonna like give you all the information, but it's still very, very helpful. And I was like trying out, they had some like challenges, so I was like going up against another person and trying to see if we know the vocab words, which like we didn't because I'm like a baby beginner. But so now I'm gonna do a little bit of Duolingo, just like switch things up. So I learned these 2 skills, and for some reason it took me a lot longer than I thought it would, but it was really nice because a lot of the things that I learned on the Nan-Chinese website, it kind of like a lot of them were brought up here again, but then I also learned some new things that I think in my next lessons I'm gonna learn on the other website. So it's kind of like practicing the same thing on 2 websites, so it's really helpful. But that is it for today for me because my brain is muddled with languages and I need to like process the new words a little bit. And yes, I will be doing Ukrainian again today because I'm gonna be traveling on the bus for like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna be doing Ukrainian on the bus on Duolingo, but like there's no point filming it because it's just gonna be me on the bus. But yeah, that's my language study for now. I'm hopefully trying to do this like kind of every 2 days at least. So this is more of like a chill study routine because I don't really have time to be studying like 7 hours for each language. So it's kind of like an hour or an hour and a half each, maybe. I don't know. It kind of depends on each day. But let me know if you want to see more language study vlogs, if you want to see me focus on one language, if you want to see me study more at the same time because I'm studying a couple of languages. Yeah, just let me know what you want to see and I will make sure to listen. So thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. Complete my heart, please. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.